Hello guys, hello besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be reacting to 5 Polish habits Americans never get to understand. Guys, like when came across this video, I was like, I really need to see this. I really need to share this video with you guys out there because like I love to learn every single day. Yes, I want to know more about Polish and that of Americans too, though I've never been to any of the countries. So guys, let's just quickly dive into today's reaction video and let's see what he has for us today, guys.
Dobry cześć na low. Today guys, we're going to be talking about 5 Polish habits that I think for the most part Americans wouldn't really understand. So before this video gets started, I just want to say that most of these are really just generalizations and they're not completely 100% true. So anyways guys, let's just get started. So the first time I was walking around in Poland, I saw a babcia walking around with a plastic bag, and the plastic bag had an H&M logo on it. So I'm thinking, wow, this old lady is actually shopping at H&M. I was so shocked, but no. In reality, this lady is carrying around this plastic bag basically just to reuse it and to transport stuff from place to place. So I actually found this really interesting because I saw a lot of other people reusing bags, and then the first time I actually had to pay for a bag, I was shocked, and it's not something that we have to do here, but stores are now starting to implement that. Like Lidl is starting to do that, Aldi's is, I think, as well, and I hope Walmart does eventually, because honestly it's a really good thing that we should be doing, is basically just charging people for the bag, and this is going to incentivize people to basically just use more reusable bags, and this will be better for the environment. So yeah, and I think Polish people all in all are more resourceful due to like communist times when they didn't have the options to everything before. They basically had to be creative about what they were doing, and because of this I think it's made Polish people a lot more resourceful now, especially. Alright, so the second one is hardworking, and on average Polish people work 42.5 hours a week, compared to in the US that's 33.5 hours a week. So yeah, this is quite different, and honestly I was shocked to see that the average amount of time worked a week is less than 40 hours in the US. Honestly, I thought that was more, especially with some of the jobs that I've worked at, especially in construction. In like the summertime, you're working over 40 hours a week guaranteed. So yeah, that was quite interesting to see. But yeah, Polish people work on average a lot more than Americans. Let me know your reasoning down below. Is it simply because they have to work so much simply to pay rent, or is it because they're working so much just to work so much? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm quite curious. Alright, so the third one on this list is hospitality, and this is honestly my favorite. The first time I went over to Poland, I was greeted with the most amount of hospitality I've ever had in my life, and honestly I was so shocked. It was like confusing because I walk into the door of my girlfriend's house and there's like drinks, food laid out all over the table. Everyone's there greeting me. It was kind of overwhelming for me, but at the same time it just felt so nice, and it was just such a kind gesture to have and to feel, and it was just very amazing, very nice. But yeah, honestly it really just sets the vibe. Every single time I go there, it just feels so nice and welcoming every single time I go. And I mean, I've felt hospitality in the US to some degree, but it is not even close to what I have felt in Poland. Definitely not even close. Like, people aren't all over you, welcoming you, giving you drinks and stuff like that, making sure you feel welcome. It's not to the degree that Poland is, and because of that, it really sets Poland apart from the US. Alright, so the next one on this list is being into nature, and yes, this is kind of generalizing, and there's lots of Americans that are into nature and things like that, but Polish people are really into foraging, like mushroom foraging and blueberry slash like berry foraging, currants, and all of that stuff. And this is really not as popular as it is in Poland compared to as it is in the States. And seeing people into mushroom foraging and blueberry foraging honestly makes me think that this is probably stemmed from the communist era, when food was really on rations and people had to stand in line for food and they were only allowed a certain amount. I'm guessing that you could basically just go in the woods and find your food there, and in some cases that was probably easier. So I'm guessing it stemmed from that, but I'm not completely sure. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And yeah, this was definitely something that was really interesting to me, because I've never seen or met an American that's ever said they like to go mushroom foraging or blueberry foraging. I've just never really seen it. I know some people are definitely into that and stuff, but it's just not as popular as it is in Poland. Alright, so the last one on this list is sincerity, and honestly I feel like Poles are the #1 winners of this. So, you know, I feel like in America, everyone has kind of like a poker face going on. You can never really tell truthfully under the surface people's emotions, you know. I feel like in the US, everyone has this poker face of ha ha ha, I'm happy, everything's great all the time. I just got shot, I'm so happy, everything's great. And honestly, it's kind of ingrained in the language. Like if you just ask someone, hey, how are you doing? Oh, good, how about you? And really, you're not good, you know. So it's kind of a part of the language as much as it is our own, you know, culture, I guess. But now comparing this to Poland, this is much different. I mean, you can walk down the street and you're not going to have someone smiling at you and faking their happiness for you. Or, you know, if you meet someone and they're smiling, you know that they're actually happy, versus, you know, if they're frowning or they're upset, you actually know they're upset. So yeah, it's just definitely different than in the US. And I feel like it's really nice because it's way easier to read people in Poland than it is in the US. Like you can just talk to someone and on the surface level, they're doing great, they're so happy and all of this, but then like underneath the surface, they're completely not. So yeah, it's just a big thing in the US compared to Poland is that, you know, Polish people are way more sincere with how they actually feel towards you and just how they feel in general. So yeah, this was something that was really cool, honestly, and something I actually really love about Poland and Polish people. Alright guys, so that was 5 Polish habits that I think Americans wouldn't really understand, and it's just something that I really like about Poland and Polish people in general. So if you have any more, let me know in the comment section down below, or if there's any that you like about Americans, let me know in the comment section down below as well. And as always guys, I will see you in the next one. Dziękuję I do widzenia.
Wow, guys, I don't even know what to say. Like having to hear what he has to say about Polish, like different habits, 5 different habits that Polish people have that Americans don't have, guys. It's like it's mind blowing, and I really enjoyed listening or learning more from this video because, like I said before, I've never been to any of these countries, and I would love to visit there. And knowing some of these things, yes, it's like it will help a lot, guys. Yes, and I really like the fact, I love the fact where he said about the part he mentioned that hospitality and the way they are so resourceful, yes, and all that. And I'm happy that I could learn 1 or 2 things from this video, guys. If you're from Polish and you're watching this video, if you're a fan of Poland and their way and culture and every single thing, guys, drop me your comments on what you think about this video. And if you're also from America watching this video, seeing this video, just drop me your comments or your thoughts about this video, if it's right or wrong. But for me, I cannot say if it's right or wrong because I've not experienced any of this before. But if you're out there, you've seen this video and you've experienced something like this, let me know what you think about this video, about this reaction, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.